Congratulations, dear knowledge worker. You will now work from the comfort of your own home. You never have to grudge your morning commute, wear pants, or even leave your bed for that matter. Oh, before you get too excited, we forgot to mention some stuff. We will now occupy your entire day, whether you like it or not. You will feel like you're constantly surveyed by us, that you should do what we will tell you, answer those emails on time, and do all the work. Your best friends are now going to be Zoom and Teams. Forget the outside world, by the way. We'll see you again at our daily 8-hour meetings tomorrow. Does this sketch in the beginning sound familiar to you in this COVID pandemic? Unfortunately, many knowledge workers feel like they cannot turn off work while being home, leading to procrastination, anxiety, or workaholism. Did I mention Zoom fatigue? Fortunately, it does not have to be this way. I worked from home my whole life, excluding summer's job. The freedom is unbelievably glorious, plus the juicy autonomy. I'm going to present now 4 ways to make your work a dream reality and not a torture chamber. The first way is calendar, 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 calendar. I always stress the importance of looking at the calendar roughly 15 to 20 times a day, especially if you're working from home, because you no longer go to another place to do the work. This means that you're at a high risk of mixing the environments up. If you're not intentional about it, it leads to mental disaster and burnout. You have to define your work hours and explicitly state them in your calendar. Plan your other times as well, leisure, meals, sleep, social, so you see the balance. Meetings fall there automatically, so don't worry about it. If you want to save your sanity, I recommend you check out my articles about setting up your calendar, using your calendar, and finally getting started with my productivity methodology called One Glance. The last one will give you the ultimate command and peace. Links are in the description. Second way is notifications off and minimal checking. If you want to keep your well-being in check, you have to control your inputs, not vice versa. This means turning off all notifications for email, instant messenger, and social media. Furthermore, you want to check them as rarely as possible to avoid getting bogged down in the minutiae, but still get the important things done. And you can read more about it in the article. I'll link in the description. There will be links there too. Leverage your freedom is the third tip. When working from home, you are in a sense freer. Especially if your work is results oriented, you can define when you want to work exactly and reserve time for meals, errands, and relaxations in between. And this is great news for morning larks like me and night owls. Furthermore, you can do other things while in the meeting, unless you are commanding it and you cannot get away with no video. I often cook meals and walk while talking. I also know salespeople who do other stuff while being in touch with clients, but not all the time though. But it takes initial practice, but now you have a new goal to strive for. It is crucial to have the optimal environment to minimize cognitive load, which all videos and episodes strive to teach you about. And lastly, the fourth tip, get outside every day. Never neglect your body needs, or you will pay a high price for it. Viewing sunlight in the morning and regular exercise are crucial for your physical and mental health. You no longer get it automatically when working from home. Establish outside time and exercise as new habits. Finally, you can work outside if the weather and restrictions permit it. Go to the forest, to the beach, to the nearest cafeteria, to the park, and feel blissful by being active. With great freedom comes great responsibility. By doing all these 4 tips mentioned here, you can work on your terms freer than ever.